Alright, good evening, friends. Sorry for the longer than usual intro, but, you know, real life got in the way. Not only did I have to take my bins out, but then I apparently cut myself while I was doing so on the gate. But I'm here now, and it is time for more, yet more, Vanishing Point. Now, mentioned in the Discord notification then, I think I've cracked this. And the simple explanation is, after clearing Toyota Supra, I unlocked the ability to tune anti-roll bars, and it fixed a good amount of the handling bullshit. Didn't fix it entirely, just, you know, but did enough. Did enough. Something like this does the job. And that's why I think I can... Well, I'm not going to clear the game tonight. There's still 6 cars to go. Instead of a normal 2 per night, I think I can do 3. Which means next stream should hopefully be the last. Hello, Nabis. Welcome in, mate. I hope you're well. Not sure any amount of anti-roll bars is going to fix this car. Oh! It really is. It was a big boon getting this option, and to have it gate kept so late was kind of wild, because it fixed the very thing that was stopping me reaching the unlock of that option. And you know, having so many unlockable things is fine in its own right, but they make no fanfare about it. I think I discussed this with you last time you watched one of these. You know, not only do you not know what your reward is going into doing something, when it is finally presented to you, it's you've unlocked a tuning option, you've unlocked a car, you've unlocked a movie, not you've unlocked this movie or this car or this tuning option. Right, back end was still a bit too steppy outy there. What do I need? Limit of more rear. I'll put you all the way up to 70. I think that's better. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, but it's made an absolute world of difference. It really has. I mean, if you're gonna lock that sort of stuff behind unlockables, you've got to make the default setup a lot more neutral than it has been. At the bare minimum. I just suggest don't lock that stuff behind, but... You know. What do I know? Cool, right, I'm happy with that set. And that's all I'm going for with this tuning. I just want to make it good enough. Wait, what have we still got locked? Tow ride height's a big one. Springs, obviously, final drive gear ratio is a huge one. Yeah, brake bias. Yeah, that brake bias could help. We have been locking up wheels a lot. Anyway, let's go to Cobra Bronze. Cars seem to be routinely locked behind golds now. Yeah, absolutely. Indication of what to go for would be a huge difference. You know, even it doesn't even have to be specific. It could be there is a secret car or a standard car or a tuning option there, so you still have a bit of surprise. But just literally nothing as it is now. Not so great. Yeah, still a bit leery, but I think that's just got to be this car no matter what. Hello, Addict. How you doing, mate? I guess, you know, skin deep, yeah, that's fair. A little more, actually. You got the traffic. The traffic's not as wild. I'm not sure. Test drive's a lot more accessible than this. This one has handling issues. Also, it isn't really proper racing, it's time trial, even though you will see cars that are indicated as opponents. But it's a bit weird. Hey, I'm good, man. How are you? Never mind the holidays, have you seen my new house? I'm having house trouble, actually. I noticed after the storms recently, a bit of a damp patch has appeared in the kitchen. And I think I need work doing on the roof urgently. Luckily, weather's meant to be dry for a few days now, so... I hope you had good holidays too, mate. Oh. Right, final sector. This is handling quite nice as long as you're careful not to trigger the oversteer. It's okay, that. Flew through. Oh, that's rough at Christmas, and unfortunately that's winter diseases, isn't it? If you're in close proximity with your family, if one of you catch something, We all tend to. Benefit of me living alone. I think that's kids everywhere, isn't it? Oh, piss. Alright. Back to the bullshit with this game now. That's quite benign by this game's standard, actually. This car just has none of the understeer that plagues the others. Oh, mate, yeah, basically. Of course, yeah. Moon gravity was a big thing of the test drives. And yeah, this has the moon gravity in spades. Hello, JP, or J-Phone? I get it right. Yeah, we've had a couple of incidents where I've kind of been fired into space. Because we've had collisions where the kind of rebound force is multiplied somehow. So that's fun. So yeah, for those seeing this game for the first time, as you can see, graphically it's pretty good for PS1. Obviously, I do use like upscalers and stuff on the emulator. I've never been shy about that. You know, I'm playing on a fancy computer. Why not play it on the Rolls-Royce version? The music's a bit... Some of the tracks are good, some are just a bit beige, and it doesn't quite fit. It's feeling kind of near future when the game isn't near future. The engine's just very underwhelming audio. I've already mentioned once today, but I'll mention again, the racing, even though there's arrows on those lads there, you'll notice when I overtake them on track, my position won't change because I'm only against the clock. They're just a nuisance. So there's a bit of a lost opportunity in racing fun there. The handling, or stock handling, is pretty poor. I think I've just lost that Champo. It can be fixed through setup, but the setup options are unlockables, so that's weird. Oh, I got third. It's a tie. Ah, fuck. Lost by a second. If you tie on points, it goes down to your overall time, which is fair enough. But, yeah. But yeah, that's it. There's outside of the racing, there's very little feeling of progression. So I'm in the arcade tournament mode here. And it's just a list of cars. So you start with like 3 cars unlocked. And like in each car, there's 3 levels of heat. That was the bronze for the Shelby. If you beat a heat, you unlock something. And you will only find out what that is when you beat it. So something can be another vehicle. Something can also be one of these secret vehicles, which you can't use in tournament mode because they're not part of the core progression, but nothing ever tells you that. Another thing you can unlock would be some tuning options. So you can see I've unlocked 4 of 10 here, so 6 of them are still locked behind some of them. But it's all a bit strange because, as I've said already, let's say I want to unlock the DB7. I don't know where it is. I will not be told unless I look it up online. And then the progression feels weird because if I do unlock a car, you'll notice I've unlocked the ones at the bottom because this is listed alphabetically. So it just doesn't feel like I'm working towards an end goal. I'm just unlocking stuff and moving on. I've decided I need to beat all the cars for this, which is how I'm 17 hours in. But yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm moving towards a big goal, except less of the cars are grayed out now, which just isn't very engaging. Oh well. We grind on. Also, we got these weird skeleton fellas on the loading screens. He looks happy enough, though. It's like one thing you will notice with the graphics, a common thing with PS1 games is graphical pop-in. Very rarely see it here. That is something they've done a really good job on. One of my other viewers looked up, read into the game, and apparently that was one of the main goals of the game. It even gave it its name. That's why it's called Vanishing Point, because you don't see pop-in. It's a bit strange. Apparently that's that. And you just look at it and go, hey, you've done a good job there, mate, but how about dealing with the handling or the gravity? Or the bit that you'd call a game? You know, how about that big goal to go for in my game? Yeah, absolutely. They are hiding pop-in every trick in the book. And they've done a great job. Oh, you bugger. So you notice there is chaos elements that you can F you over, like that bit of traffic getting pinged across the road and deciding not to hold the brakes. Another thing is, because I've mentioned a couple of times the fellas with the arrows above their head. They're meant to be my other racers. They have a very weird rubber banding. It's not important because you're not really racing them. And even if I was to, troll one of them, their representation isn't actually on track, isn't actually tied to the so-called time they'll post at the end. So they are just faster traffic. I just mentioned the rubber banding. Yeah, on the straights, they can get a massive speed boost to overtake you again on road. But if you're in their way, they will just run through you and they will turn you around. And it can trash your entire tournament. Sorry, I was trying to beat your joke. Skeletons always laughing. Hello, Skin. Ah, I missed Skin saying that. Paul, we've been playing this quite lately and you're having fun. Oh, you've been playing the game? Oh, really? Well, that's me told. Oh, good. I'm glad you're having fun. How many controllers have you thrown through the screen so far? It really is. It is silly. Right, I'm just going to go for restart because I've not won that heat. Ah. Yeah, you'd learnt from my woes on that one. Well, that other streamer who's been playing it recently, I did check in on his VOD and he's quit. Oh, he's not quit, he's parked it for the time being and moved on to something else because he was having a worse time than me. He's not a dedicated racing streamer. And yeah, he was... He didn't have a camera, but I could still tell he was pulling his hair out. He was absolutely fuming. Oh, poor lad. And when he said it's like, I'm parking for... You could hear the despair. Because he didn't know how to progress. I mean, it wasn't just that he didn't know, he also didn't know how to find out how to get better. I mean, I've been to that point a few times, I think. The first road rash, that was a moment. Side by Side Special 2000. That was hard work. That was super hard work. Even had to spoof my controller into thinking it was a Negcon. Beat that. It was really weird. Earlier on, Circuit Breakers was a famous stressy boy for me. Honestly, now since I unlocked the anti-roll bars and fixed the handling a bit, I'm having a mildly pleasant time. Until you just... Oh, here we go. Me and my... Oh, a double. That'll teach me to compliment this game slightly. I think that's... Oh, no, this is race 1, isn't it? Yeah. Right. 13 seconds behind. That's not coming back. Yeah, it's, as I say, I'm pretty sure it's one of the collision calculations giving an output number that's bigger than what went into it, and then it just multiplies and multiplies. But well, what do I know? I'm an idiot. Want to play Superbikes 2000 and have a nice time. No idea if Superbikes 2000 is meant to be good, but it is the next game. But I think it was November when we drew it. Because, you know, there was that whole month off streaming while I moved house, and then it's just been this game since. The bugger. Hello, Daz. Welcome in. Yeah, I see you've been playing this recently, and I've been lurking a little. Welcome in, bud. Oh, Sim Theme Park? Wait, Sim Theme Park? Hold on. I remember Theme Park World. Wasn't that the follow-up to Theme Park that was on PS1? Or is this just a completely different game? Theme Park World. Oh, okay. Is that a regional naming thing then? I never played Theme Park World because I played Theme Park, the original, to absolute death when I was a kid. I played it so much at one point, I got banned from the PC for a day. I spent the day reading the manual cover to cover. I was obsessed. Right. That explains it. There we go. Win. Yeah. I don't think I know anyone who's played Theme Park World, so I do need you to tell me if it's good. Let's see. A lot more fun. Was the original Theme Park ever on console? Because I played it on PC, and I also briefly played it on my Amiga. I played the PC version first, so I'm not sure why I did that, but more streamlined. Don't really know about stocks. Well, I didn't even understand stocks when I was 10 years old. Oh, cool. But yeah, from theme park. I played Theme Hospital, obviously, and don't forget Theme Hospital Live, Gen CelebCon in Manchester in 30 days' time. And then from there, I moved on to the Roller Coaster Tycoon games, which, you know, obviously are a delight. Unfortunately, in my older years, I don't quite have the same patience for those management games as I did when I was a kid, but yeah, we all grow and change, don't we? Oh, you buggers. Is this only 4-speed? Okay. Maybe should have realised sooner that was only on 4 gears. Uh-oh. Don't you fucking dare. No! I was too busy watching the traffic. I'm just in try-hard mode for a moment. I'll catch up with comments in a sec. But piss and shit. Oh no. I did slow down a bit for the crest, but nowhere near enough. Oh, it's gonna be close. I've completed the Supra. Right, third. Alright, we've won it on... So this is my second go at this car bronze. Previously, I matched points and lost out by a second. I've won it by 4 seconds there. Cool. I've had the AI pull in front of you and brake suddenly. I've had one better. I've had an upside down AI get respawned directly in front of me with full collision detection. And that was on the first stream of this game. Alright, new secret vehicle. I have had a game changer moment in the last stream though, and I'll tell you about it in a second. Let's just check out this new vehicle. And by game changer, I don't mean it's quite gone good, but it's gone a lot more tolerable. Right. Time to guess what have we unlocked. We've already had that. I think that's the new one? I don't know. You have to start trying these cars just to knock off the new labels so I know what I've unlocked. Yeah, I think it was the Cobra R. Super. Right, so beating the silver level of the Supra unlocks in the tune-up shop anti-roll bars. If you turn up the rear anti-roll bar, the back end becomes a lot less treacherous. Able to post links? No, I've got links on the ban, I'm afraid, so it just won't come through. We had an issue once, so I had to turn it off. How do I allow? Hold on. Is there a... I've just pressed permit. That should do it. Hopefully, we'll see. Give it a go. Yeah, I think bit of front ARB deals with the understeer. But if you turn, like, the amount you need differs from car to car. But when I unlocked that on the Supra, I put that up to 50% straight away and it immediately became a lot more drivable. All right, permit did not do nothing. Oh well. Oh, do you want to buff it to us in a message? I'll crack open Twitch. Anyway. Have a look. And let me know if when you have. Cheers. Yeah, I'm not sure how you meant to just temporarily allow links, so directly through Twitch. Let's have a look. Oh, what's with the shadow?
What's happening? Wait, what is happening?
Wow.
What's happening?
Yeah, I've not had that one. Let's see. Do you get pinged to space?
I'm asking. What's happening? What am I stuck on?
Wow.
I'm actually stuck.
Great game, innit? Go and give Daz a check out, guys, if you haven't. I think one of the worst for me, not in this game, just generally, was in a game called London Racer. Proper piece of shit game. Anyway, I was heading to my first win in the game about 20 meters before the finish line. Just hit an invisible wall going horizontally across the track. Like, hard stop. You know, from 100 miles an hour to 0 instantly. Just for no apparent reason. Quite a while ago now, that one. Piss. I lost my ARB settings, or am I just pushing too hard? In the case of London Racer, probably not. It is absolute shovelware. And you're doing a full library challenge on PS1, are you? You'll find out in due course. The Davalex Racer series of games. I've got one good thing to say about them. And that is that each of the games is at least a one-shot. So is that full PAL library? Full library? In fact, if it's full PAL library, you're going to get them all anyway. But yeah, they're just bad. No fun to be had. Basically, they had one very bad racing game engine, and then they kept kind of reskinning it for different locales. So you had London Racer, you had Paris Marseille Racing, there was A2 Racer Europa Tour, Autobahn Racer, I'm sure there's others, USA Racer. You'll get quite familiar with Davalex's work. Wow, every region. Gosh. Have you got any... Are you doing any Net Your Roz in there as well? I'm assuming no. And absolutely understanding if you are, if that's the case. That's a good question to ask. They are consistent skin because it's just the same game. Except in the German one, they replaced the Mini with a Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, I've included a bit of Net Your Roz in my challenge, and obviously you can't do all of Net Your Roz, you know, that'd be ridiculous. But I think there's like, what's it called now? What? Online you can find, you'd have to do it through, probably do it through emulator. What's it called now? Like a Net Your Roz, yeah, the Net Your Roz collection, it has 83 games on it. Now, a lot of it's just, like one of the Net Your Roz things I did, 3 minutes. But you know, just saying I'll do this collection is probably a reasonable way to approach it, I feel. No. Go away, toolbar. Yeah, that sort of thing. Such a fascinating thing, the Net Your Roz, because you know, obviously home dev was a thing in, you know, things like Amiga's home computers, but having home dev on a console, it's kind of new. Kind of unusual, kind of rare. Pretty cool. I didn't quite understand what it was when I was younger, because the official PlayStation magazine always just had a single Net Your Roz game on there as well. I didn't realise what the deal was with it, so it's like, why is there always this crap game with Net Your Roz on it? Yeah, which was obviously a mean thing to say with hindsight. I didn't know. I was 10. Oh, compilations. Well, yeah. What else are you meant to do? If there's no end of the game, what more can you do than say, have a decent go? You know. Even when you say beat the high score, that assumes that the high score is something that's reasonably reasonable to beat. I forget what it is. I've been warned that one of the games in my challenge might be unbeatable. I'm pretty sure it was Nabas who told me, so if you're still around, mate, I'd love for a reminder. And in that situation, what else you meant to say except my goal is to have a good go, to do my best, use all of our strength, and win the championship. No. And have no regrets. There we go.
All of our strength and have no regrets and win the championship.
Thank you. That sound clip is still one of my favorite things to come out of this challenge. He's getting paid more than me then, Skin. Ah, piss and shit. Yeah, not every game does have credits, so you gotta kind of choose your own. But then again, some of the racing games as well, the credits kind of come in too soon. And I've had to override it and say, no, I'm carrying on. I think I did that with Roll Cage Stage 2. I saw credits 3 times before I actually called it done. The British one was really rough at first, but I've kind of got good at it now. But if you're asking me what's the worst course, I honestly can't tell you because I struggle to tell the difference because they don't... It's another presentation issue with this game. They don't tell you what course you're on. The only way you can tell it is by a squiggly line on the screen. Absolute madness. I put this much effort into preventing pop-up. I forgot about the rest of the game. Right, I need to win this. I'm 1 point behind 2 cars, so... I think this one might be one of the bastard ones because... Does it have a lot of crests with a corner straight after, so you have to slow down for the crest to not fly straight into the wall beyond it? I'm being super paranoid now about elevation changes. And again, that's probably for the best. I think it's a game that rewards a soft touch, isn't it? Ah, piss and shit. Come on. Another funny little thing, while circle resets you, I'll never use it, as you get frozen for a couple of seconds afterwards. Whereas if you let the game respawn you, you can at least start moving straight away. I wish I could drive it like that. I'd be having a lot more fun if I could. Yeah, it's insane. It's like, you know, I can see why they thought they needed to do it. But going to 0 miles an hour is generally punishment enough. You don't need to hold me afterwards. This isn't going to end well. Oh, piss and shit. Alright, we're restarting this one. Go on then, Daz, while we're talking shop with PS1 games, what's been your favourite game of your challenge so far? I should have anticipated that. The lane was going across my nose, but cars aren't really agile enough to avoid it. I made a couple of seconds back, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, never mind. Ray tracers. I think I've done that one. Check my spready. Wasn't it only like 20 minutes long? Yeah, game 80. Yeah, I spent 39 minutes on it and I gave it a 5 because I said it was fun but threadbare. Dr. Slump, I don't know what that is. Right. Going for gold. As I said at the start of the stream, I was hoping to get 3 cars done tonight, but it's not been a super start. I'm not feeling as confident now. Ah, Destruction Derby. Control a girl robot as she... Oh, platformer. Okay. Interesting. It explains why I've never heard of it. If it was Japanese only and not a racing game. Yeah, we've not had Destruction Derby 1 on the challenge yet. We've done Destruction Derby 2. I did play Destruction Derby on PC when I was a kid. It was great. Destruction Derby 2 had a really weird progression to it though. The wrecking racing mode where your points wasn't just on your finishing position, it was also on damage caused, but it was terribly balanced and you pretty much just had to cheese it. It was the only way to win was, you know, to go full cheese. Toy Story Racer also not one I've played yet. Glad to hear it's good. I like having good games in my future. Remember with Destruction Derby 1, the cars were kind of glued to the ground so you could hit them and they'd spin, but they'd never flip. Or at least that was the case on the PC version. Snap oversteer there. Well, I was trying to counter steer, but it went hard the other way. PS1 versions played too quick. I feel like you might have said that at the time, and definitely felt like it was the case. Okay, 3 hours to Destruction Derby. How many characters in Toy Story Racer if I'm going to have to play all of them? Obviously, the 2 big names are Woody and Buzz, right? Who else? We got Dinosaur, Piggy Bank, little alien dude who likes claws. Five. Okay. I'm thinking is there going to be a roster of 16 characters or something? 5 sounds manageable. Of course, 5's just an arbitrary number. I could be way off. Okay. As long as it's fun, I'm happy. Catch up with comms in a sec. Be in a sweat. Oh, fucking oversteer. Come on. Are we close? Yeah, not that close though. Ooh, Wipeout 1. The OG Wipeout was damn hard. I save scummed a bit through that. There was no other way. What I love about PS1, PS2 is all the banger techno drum and bass. Okay, well, we're prevalent. I don't feel it fits so much here. But you know. Dead in the cold ground before you credit Sweden. Right, a win to guarantee. Second place means I need results in my favour. All I need to do is not get captured by a UFO. Is this the US version? Good question. I will find out. Where's my cursor? There we go. Europe. Don't ask me why. Because I did all my air quotes legitimate game acquisition over 2 years ago. And shit. I have had quite a few Daz where I've lost by by this game's equivalent of goal difference. Equal points but a few seconds down. A bit unlucky in that regard. Hey, Shadow. Oh, piss. Alright, looks like we're doing this again. I was already behind before that. Been practicing for the 24-hour? Yes, I have. But I'm really hoping the rest of my new equipment arrives beforehand, because I got the pedals as comfortable as I can, but they're still not quite there. I need the new frame to attach them to. But Nabas and the other teammate have been working on a setup for the car that's really pretty sweet. I've been kind of focusing on myself. I should finish it. Two horseshoes, yeah. Two horseshoes and then the bus stop around the other side. Same one the real life race runs. I want to confirm. Always been equal points and won. Gosh, no, I've had it multiple times. A few where it's been a quarter of a second. Let's see. Oh, 1 point off as well. Ah. Motherfucker. Yeah, let's see. Daytona 24. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Mute, mute, mute. I need a stream deck again. Right, where was I? Daytona 24 track map. There you go, man. Yep. Start line. Turn 1, little wibble. Horseshoe 1, kink. Horseshoe 2. Return to the oval. Bus stop chicane. These days called the Le Mans chicane. And round you go. Easy peasy. What's the complicated one? Fact. Open image in new tab. Come on. A complicated one involves this somehow? Seeing on this? This is just off Wikipedia. But yeah, that's the 24-hour layout. Same, Daz, same. I have never once wanted to hit watch replay. Not once. Right, we go again. Yeah, last 3 nights I've just been in the rig doing lap practice / adjusting pedals. But I don't want to spend too much time fiddling with it because, you know, it's only for a couple of weeks anyway, hopefully less. I'll be using the equipment in its current config. Daz, if you're wondering, I also do sim racing on a very elaborate setup that I only own because the pandemic happened and I have money to spare. And there's a special event coming up in a couple of weeks' time, 24-hour race. And I am an insufferable nerd, it turns out. Once thought I was cool. Hey, less Thatcher hate. Thatcher would have won their first Dakar stage today. Would have. Do you know what happened? Do you want to know? So they won on time, but then they got a 10-minute penalty because they lost their spare wheel somehow. And Sebastian Loeb's retired from the event as a whole as well. I think it's a safety thing, Skin, because they go through some pretty remote places, so they have to mandate that you have a spare wheel so people get themselves lost in the desert a bit less. With no means of escape. I bet all those rescue helicopters are always sending out cost a pretty penny. I don't know how they lost it. It wasn't... because I just follow it through 10-minute highlight reels on YouTube. It's a bit hard to really track it as a sporting event. But it's still kind of cool, you know. Bunch of vanity shots of big 4x4s and motorbikes cutting about through the desert. Oh, they keep them on the doors, don't they? I wonder why. I know, what is it, Carlos Sainz retired after 2 days because they damaged the roll cage on their car. And apparently you're not allowed to fix it if you've damaged the roll cage, you're out. That's just an absolute safety thing, you know. And the team were trying to say, look, we can fix it. I think he's with Audi? Or is he Ford? But yeah, apparently it was an easy fix, but it's just a no risk thing they take. So he's gone. Sebastian Loeb's gone. And I've forgotten his name, but this other guy in the Dacia who's lost his wheel. I mean, Dacia have gone in hard. They've had 2 big names in Dakar, but unfortunately I'm not big up on Dakar. But this guy who's had the penalty today, he is a previous winner. But I think this penalty's kind of taken him out of the mix a bit. There's a panel behind the doors. Okay. I'm assuming he took some damage then, but yeah, it was just... it was a nice 10-minute watch to put on while I had my pizza. But yeah, it's looking a bit up in the air for the winner of that category because the big names all seem to be dropping out of it. Oh, that's a nice little lane to fame. I thought your big brag was always at least my car isn't a Dacia. I don't know. Like the Dacia Dakar team's a bit of a novelty, but I prefer the Dacia Nürburgring team because they're true underdogs. Whereas this Dacia Dakar team, as you pointed out last time we spoke about this, you know, it is just a Renault Works project, isn't it, really? It doesn't have the same underdog spirit. As funny as it is to cheer on the Dakar Dacia team, it's just not the same. Not much of a brag, but it doesn't stop you trying, does it? It does, but it's not... You know, my car has a Renault engine. That's just what Dacias have. But it is an independent team that have just picked up an old Dacia, done it up, and decided to run with it. That's true underdog stuff, and I love that. And who doesn't? But you know, it's... Obviously, the Dacia Dakar team is just a manufacturer team. No, they do. My mum's car had my mum's Clio had the same engine. One of the reasons Dacias are so reliable is because they are just kind of 2-3-year-old Renaults. I.e., all the new stuff goes in Renault, and then the slightly older tech goes in the Dacias, where they've worked out all the issues. It's been icy this week in England, and I haven't risked driving to work. Not that I ever need much of an excuse to work from home, but this week I work from home. I don't think I've driven my car yet this year. Oh, yeah. You gotta take yellow snowboarding seriously, man. I didn't check the Champo. Did I win too? No, let's just win another. It's the best way. Too busy having a good time chatting shit. Uh-oh. Oh man, it's all going to pot. wow. That's impressive. What, am I actually wrong way? No, it's bugged out. This is the right way. Because all the cars going the same way. I'm only 5 seconds off the lead after that spin. I'll fucking take it and fuck off, game. I'm going the right way. What, the wrong way bug? That's my first time seeing this one. I'm not surprised. You're just not allowed to take too much air in this game. It's more likely to go wrong than go right. It's a shame because taking air is fun. Ooh. Yeah, that's a healthy win. We're cool. Right, let's see what exciting thing we've unlocked at this time. Maybe car seat warmers? I don't know. Place first, a new garage option. It's now available. What garage option? Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit, mate. Now take your certificate and fuck off. It's toe angles. Mild towing improves the stability of the vehicle under braking on bumpy surfaces and can improve the amount of grip during cornering. Excessive tow, pervert, will just simply increase drag and affect the vehicle steering. Affect, that should be an A. I'll have a bit of stability. You want rear toe out, don't you? Yeah, no dual axis steering here, mate. Of course, toe out on the rear, it's for agility, isn't it? There's one thing we don't need in this game, and it's agility. Let's try that. Okay. Feels perfectly drivable. Oh, wow. Holding a slide on power, you rarely do that in this game, especially with a car like this. Maybe it's in too high a gear to properly kick it round. No, that feels like a benefit, a positive change. Why are we on the mirrored test track? Anyway, let's move on. Cool. Right, let's go for gold. Okay, so just the reverse and unmirrored of the first two tracks from last time, but then nicely a short one for the final stage. Appreciate that. Cool. There will be 5 cars to go after this one. Alright, I'm gonna do my strategy from last stream here, and if I don't win round 1, I'm just gonna restart, no matter what. With the 3 rounders, alright, 2 wins and a third guarantees progression, but a win in 2 seconds does not. So it's very nice to open with a win. Like, top 3's usually pretty easy. Second, be expected. First needs a little luck that you don't get caught up in some bullshit. So yeah, no point doing the bullshit early and trying to power through. It goes both ways. You know, the extra lap is more time to recover from, you know, something like what's just happened. You know, it's also an extra 2 minutes where I can get caught up in some absolute bullshit that's not my fault. So I think on balance it's just probably even, innit? Yeah, it's more time to recover from one bout of bullshit, but it's extra time to hit the second. Pickup, well, that pickup hole handles like trash, so the way that back end swings about, you need a bit of luck on your side with that car, unfortunately. But I must say though, Skin, I'm absolutely shocked that you saw the first few streams of this where I looked like I was on death row. I was having that bad a time. And you thought, I want to go with that. Was Daz like, no, get out. You Chumbawamba. No, I found it too floppy to pick up. Didn't enjoy it. Maybe that'll be my fault for using the brakes or something. I don't know. Oh, piss. Graceful. Somehow still in first place, despite my pirouette. Yes. All right, we're away. Hell, Paddy's nearly up to 3K on iRacing. Jump on live. Oh. Best of luck, Daz. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Really enjoyed it. All the best for Theme Park World. Oh, you know what? I'm less bothered about that mini getting in my way because I fucking ruined it. Right, so yeah, the situation is, if I can win this race, all I need is the top 3 in the last race to guarantee progression. If I finish second, though, to guarantee progression, assuming other results haven't gone my way, I need a win in the last one, so... I suppose what I'm saying is, if I can't win this, second or third makes no odds, because the last one kind of needs to be a win anyway. Well, normally if you drive into the back of a car like this, in this shadow, you're the one who receives the worst of it. So it was a pleasant surprise, shall we say. Really? Did someone cut you off and immediately pay the price? Yep. trying to get out from the back of that truck, and it just kind of kept going in the direction that I was trying to go to get out from behind it. But I think that might be a physics thing. I.e., if you're pushing something, it'll go the same direction as you. So the only way is to lift slightly, end the connection, then pull out instead of trying to just grind your way out almost like I was without lifting. Because I've had that a few times now. You're in the back of someone, you expect them to just kind of fall off the side and just seem to keep moving with you, and you're probably causing it with how the physics engine in this game works. Yes. So much for going wide to minimize the elevation change and keep up the grip. Yeah, I should have just taken the short line. Because my plan relied on physics making sense. What an idiot. Oh, damn it! Maybe results have gone in my favor. They have. No, not enough. I've only got a 2-point lead. Ah. Oh well, a lead is a lead. Win sees me through. Second place needs some intervention. We're not at that point yet, Skin. We're not at that point yet. Ah! Starting to wish I made a save state. God, the jinxes happen so immediately in this game. I will never learn. Ever an idiot. Oh no, it's a short track. I don't have a lot of time to recover this. It's okay, we're taking chunks out of that lead. A little scuffed, it's still good, it's still good! Be cool, Paul, be cool. Hit the car, Paul. What I need to do is comment about how terribly things are going. And to be fair, they are. Because every time I try and say something positive about my performance, pop. Another benevolent wall hit. Hey, fuck off! God damn it. Fingers crossed. It's a three-way tie. If I've at least managed second place, I would have made it. I've lost by a good 2.5 seconds. Fuck. Fuck, piss and shit. So much for doing 3 cars tonight, mate. We've not even managed one. Abused the shit out of him from the word go. Understandable. Understandable. Right. Okay, I'm gonna need a quick comfort break. Will we once more try gold? Oh yeah, 3 cars. Yeah. Well, no. I thought, I've found the secret. I've unlocked those anti-roll bars. Now my cars are kind of controllable. All well and good. No, I was wrong. Anyway, I'm going to be right back. See you in 2 minutes. Right, I was away long enough for it to shove its way back to an intro screen. We seem to have lost menu music. I'm sure you're sick of listening to it anyway. But I'm back. Third time's a charm, eh? And thank you for the votes, guys. Right, in other poll news at the moment, we are now just shy of a month away, 30 days in fact, from Gen CelebCon. And we passed 40% sold out on tickets, which is really good today. Happy with that. It's easy to work out the percentage because I put exactly 100 up for sale. That's looking good. Well, fingers crossed. Do you play the lottery? Let's clarify that first. Well, I hope you enjoy whatever you get up to on the day that I'm having a pop concert. Oh, Sunday Scratchy. Ah, how cute. Oh, you utter flap. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck. I might have jinxed myself with my inside voice instead of the outside one. Come on! Pushing too hard. Don't restart. As per the policy. This time. Yeah, well, I've decided that it's probably quicker in the long run if I just abandon after heat 1 if I don't win. And try and land in heat 3 where a situation where I don't need the win. I'm just bringing it home. I.e. much easier to sack it off after 1 race rather than 3 in terms of time lost. There had a few too many just go down to the wire after half an hour of racing, and then here we go again. There's a bit of roundabout logic in there somewhere. Okay, small lead. Don't need to be overly aggressive. Need to be overly aggressive and extend that lead. But let's do that. Shit. I wasn't even intending to go overly aggressive. I was literally just hamming it up for the camera. Get under control, slidey bottom. Okay, cool. Good start. It is, but alas, points take precedence. Yeah, as I was saying before, now I've had one win. If I pop in another win now, I only need 3rd place in race 3, which gives me a safety buffer. But if I finish 2nd here, the only way I can guarantee enough points in round 3 is another win. So that's no safety buffer at all. You know, unless the result goes in my favor in this race. Oh, I'm gonna do terribly at this. Absolutely. Oh, you're probably starting to think I'm putting it on for the camera, aren't you? I promise you I'm not. What? What the fuck was even that? What was that even? I've not seen it like that before, where it just kind of climbed up the side. Even though I was you know, you'd expect to kind of just scrape on the wall there. Ah, you utter shit beans. Get out of my way. Shit. 8th place. I'm just hoping for a top 3 now. At least if I finish 3rd, I know I can progress with a win. You know, I go into the last race with a means. Bastard was creeping into my lane. A means of progression, which doesn't rely on other results in my favor. I'm doing terribly. I was hoping to be able to set up Sunday as a final stream for this game, but I don't think I'm gonna be there. caught a little bit of a slide. It just pointed me ever so subtly at that bit of traffic. The lethargic handling system of this game. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Not looking good, is it? Understeer. There's constant elevation changes. Like no, not a lot in the way of severe crests. Just constantly dabbling with your handling. I need results in my favor. I'm not even on the last race yet. This is fucking shit. Three points behind. So if I win, and the current leader comes second, I need to win by 6.5 seconds. There is a path where this is in my hands. So expect a massive buggy UFO spin on halfway through lap 2. It's a short race though, isn't it? It's going to be hard to make up those 6 seconds. Or will it? I can at least win and see what happens, I guess. Here comes the calamity. Thrown off by this. Wazak just kind of sat where exactly where I wanted to go. Not positioned that himself more awkwardly there. Just kind of towards the inside as I approached and just was drifting out towards the middle and outside while I was trying to sling it round said outside. I can still do this. Maybe a bit more favourable traffic, please. Don't be fucking daft, Paul. Don't be fucking daft, Paul. Come on. No. 3 seconds. We need Champo leader to have not finished second. Hooray! Get in there. New player vehicle is now available. Thank fuck. Tangible progress has been made. Our new car is the DB7. No, that's not a Jaguar colour. That's not a Jaguar colour. Nah. It's not quite the right shade of green, that, but it'll have to do. Save the game. I have been using save states between the streams. I think it auto saves? Or have I never saved this? Let's slap on a save, let's be sure. So that's just saving the settings, it claims. I turn on autosave. Says settings again, but whatever. It'll do. It'll do, pig. Alright, I think we've got to do the Griffith next, haven't we? And we'll slap on that and that. Give it a bit of that. We want a little bit of neg on this, don't we? Let's give it a go. That looks like a more than a little bit of neg, doesn't it? On those wheels. Because the answer is, do I feel like I can push the car? Feels very understeery. I think we need a bit more strong front ARB. No, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Maybe some more negative front camber. Yeah, rear was fine. I'm going to keep that at 50. I'm going to pop that up to 30. There we go. All right, that feels fine. That'll do. Gosh, 19 hours. But we're getting there. Why was it auto-saving that I was starting the tournament? That's a bit silly. Because it says, what's it? How long to beat? Well, maybe I just suck at car games. Yeah, you know what probably happened though? If someone loves this game enough to do a walkthrough, you would have had someone who already knows how the game plays, timed themselves with all the expertise at the start. I did spend a bunch of time on the stunts too. Although I'm not gonna insist that I finish that mode because it got silly. This is clearly the meat. I finished my meat. The rest can go yeet. Hello, Get Fluffed, you delightful human being who is entirely nice at all times, you. Having a little break from Remake. I need to finish that. I was up to Shinra Tower and I got distracted this week because Daytona's coming up. What's your biggest gripe? Oh, yeah. Because Cloud's, you know. What's the best way of saying this that doesn't make me sound like some alt-right wanker? Cloud's a bottom. He's clearly a bottom. He will always be a bottom. I mean, it is my second playthrough of Remake, but the first was nearly 4 years ago? 2020? Nearly 5 years ago. Shit. And see, I went in with kind of low expectations because Kingdom Hearts 3 had been such a huge letdown for me. I just kind of resolved myself. It's like, I just want to see Midgar in absolute glorious, ridiculous detail. I got that, and I got a lot more. And on my first playthrough, literally, my only gripe was the final section dragged on. I had no other whinges. Really, this time a bit more. I feel like it's like I don't mind the side content for padding out, but I feel like some of the main story padding out is a bit much. You know, like the kiddie ghosts in the train graveyard, for example. I don't know if you're up to that, so I'm sorry. But expect to spend more time in the train graveyard. But still minor, it's such a great game. Okay. Nah, it's great. You can have a great time. In fact, I did have one gripe when I was originally playing it through, prior to my real endgame gripe. I wanted a first-person camera so I could properly just look at the underside of the plates without having to look at Cloud's bottom. Oh, I think I was like, because now I'm playing on PC, I'm on the integrated version. You can zoom out a bit more so you can get a bit of a better view of the plate. I'm not sure if that was in the non-integrated version. But yeah, whatever. Ah, shit. Where the hell is Hell House? No comment. Yeah, it sucks they left Hell House out, doesn't it? Bastards. Not true to the original vision at all. Yeah, lazy fucking house. Shit. Sorry, just gonna have to excuse me for 3 minutes. I'm not winning. Here's 5 speed, okay. Anyway, it looks like we're both getting a playthrough done just in time for Rebirth's PC release, eh? I've still not played 16 yet either. Or the new 14 expansion. I say new, it came out last summer now. Not even played Crisis Core, for fuck's sake. Well, I think Crisis Core was more of a remaster than a remake, wasn't it? It's because, Fluffed, you never use your holidays for anything productive. Instead, you just cash it in for money to buy more games that you'll never finish. Anyway, less of you spending money on Square Enix products. Let's have more of you buying Gen Celebcon products, eh? Yep. I am the second streamer to shill you live on this today. Because I was in that other stream. Literally the only 2 streamers on Twitch who are shilling this, but come on. Champion. New garage option is now available. How exciting. I think we've settled into a pattern now. Garage option or secret car for bronze and silver. Progression car, always gold. I mean, it's a £10 ticket. You've got accommodation at Chateau de Slops. What have we unlocked? Brake bias. This is the distribution front to rear of the braking force when the brakes are applied. An excessively forward bias will cause understeer during braking. And stable oversteer for rearward. We want that rear. Give me that, a bit of rear. Let's try that. I don't think this car needs it as much, but a lot of the earlier cars would have super benefited from a bit of rearward bias. Alright, let's go for silver. If the car is FF, well then I don't have a clue. You need it forward. Because the front's doing everything. A bit. I think from my first playthrough, I was still in honeymoon period, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was an example of some of the MSQ padding that I was alluding to earlier. Yeah, you are. Just bear in mind, it's a AAA game, and it is a AAA game in length. You're gonna spend about 40 hours on it. Maybe a bit less if you don't care for side quests. But it's not bad for side quests. It's not a load. It's just enough for a bit of flavour. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'm like that. Insufferable bass. It's why I gave up on 15. I was trying to do every side quest, and after 8 hours, it's like, yeah, bored now. I'd like to go back to 15 and give it like just more of a casual go. Let's kind of just play it more as design, just pick up the bits that actually pick up my interest rather than trying to treat it like a big fucking to-do list. Oh god. Mate, 8 hours is how long I spent on Final Fantasy 15 before I gave up. So no. Which, to be fair, is 7 hours longer than I spent on Final Fantasy 13. But me. Spent an hour, it's like, yeah, it's not for me. How am I still in the lead? Oh well, not complaining. Oh no. Oh, graceful. Can't see shit. Ah! Yeah, as I say, I spent less time playing that game as you spent fighting Adamantoids, so... Yeah, I probably won't even recognize the mountain that you're referring to. Give me that win. Yes. Winnie driver over here. Really? Well, that's it. I mean, maybe I'll have to show it on my Steam wish list, and when it's there for a $5, I'll pick it up and, yeah, just do a smash through. Try and not get bogged down. Mate, if you like crying, you need to get back on 14. Hello, I think that's new on the right. With the wimpy little rear wing. Avoiding all the carnage. Going on an adventure, getting overtaken. Oh, you just spent all your time in Palace of the Dead? Yeah, nah, it's not the best place to spend your time. Yeah, well, it kind of doesn't help, but at the same time, you never got far enough where that's kind of a big deal. But it kind of would become a big deal if you went further, because what happened with me is that I got to a similar point where you did in the game and kind of burned out and gave up for a year. Then a mate wanted to get back into it, so I thought I'd give it another go with him. Took the next step to get into Heaven's Ward main story, and then I was addicted. It was fucking great from that point on. It just fucking turned on its head, really did, narratively. Nah, you never got to Heaven's Ward, mate. You got towards the end of the base game just before... Basically, where I dropped out, you dropped out. I'm so glad I went back. Oh, piss and shit. Did you see the Red Banquet? Did you ever get to Ishgard? You probably got most of the way. I was pretty much up to the last mission before the so-called Get Good when I dropped out. I mean, like, you would have When I say get to the end, I mean you would have seen credits, but the base game has 2 credit rolls. Ishgard is the snowy city. So you would have been knocking about Kurthus for a while. And then all of a sudden everybody's got British accents. That's where it gets good. Yeah, it was just before the battle on the big bridge where I bailed. But there was a bit about a third the way into Heaven's Ward where you're just on a big adventure in the wilderness with your friends, and it gave me such huge Final Fantasy VII vibes that I was just sold from that point on. Story quality and British accents related? Actually, yes. It's a coincidence that they come in at the same time, but it is a thing. Well, I've fucked up this race. God damn it. Okay. Just need to win. It's fine. Go on. You big baby. I said, go on then, you big baby. I've got quite aggressive noise filter. Well, noise filter the right word? Noise cut out on my microphone because I don't want it routinely picking up my controller noises because I've got a side chain on it. Okay. That's the boy. Yeah, I got a pretty aggressive noise gate to try and cut out background shit. That is because its effectiveness is based both on how feisty I'm talking on a particular day and how close the microphone is to my gob. I did turn down the microphone a bit for this stream because I watched the VOD for my last one and I was booming a bit. Great game this, love it. Well, the final battle, you know, it's the end. You go through every photo taken throughout your gameplay by prompto. You have to pick one photo to take with you. Okay. Sorry, I need to win this. So the game was good at picking out the key moments for that reel. Good stuff. Cool. Ah, just scrape gracefully on the inside of the wall, please, car. Yeah, but they would have planned the moments, you know. Ah. But yeah, that's good game design. GG. Only a win will do. Gonna take a worldy minute, but I think 11 seconds in a minute. It's too much even for this handsome genius. As he loses the rear end promptly. Oh, for fuck's sake, what is going on with these wall collisions? Nice brake test, dickhead. Mate, they fucking suck. They really fucking suck. Oh, it's not even been the worst example of that. Yeah, it's not the run. Fourth. Yeah, no way. God damn it. I was hoping to do 3 cars tonight. We're not even close to doing 2. I didn't see that. I will look out for it now, but... You weren't getting a skeleton confused by that symbol, were you? Oh, I just saw it. It's because they were dragging away the 4 black corners at different sides there, and it meant that what was left, and it probably went the other way, resulted in that shape. Oof. Yeah, no, I had not noticed that. Yeah, thanks, Fluff. Lowering the turn again. Make up for it by buying a Gen CelebCon ticket, why don't you? Yes. Right, my last comment on 14 for you, Fluffed. Me and a couple of mates have been saying recently, because none of us have played the new expansion yet, we are kind of building up to another go on 14. It's going to be at least a couple of months for me. You know, because of that whole spending £3,000 on sim racing equipment thing that happened recently. But when it happens, would you like me to let you know? And if you fancy it, you can get involved at the same time. No, not at all. They've retooled it, I think, since you played, so you can do the entire main story quest without interacting with a single other human now. They've introduced something called trusts over time, which basically allows you to do all the missions, like the story dungeons, with NPCs rather than other players. So you can be as shit as you want. Honestly, for a lot of the older stuff, it's probably a more fun way to play it, because the content won't just get melted by veterans for you. Correct. If you're doing side quests and stuff, they don't have NPC assistance. You do have to queue up with randoms who'll spam uwu at you. But for anything main story related, no interaction required. I think maybe a few of the 8-man trials still does, but all the 4-man dungeons can be done with NPCs. Well, you gotta be the uwu you want to see in the world, Skin. I think that big roll on my roof has absolutely fucked this race. Lucky it's race 1. I also think my brain's checking out, as it often does after about 3 hours of Vanishing Point. Ah, it's just so shit. Well, we're not all uwu connoisseurs like you big weeb. Yeah, nice outing of yourself there, mate. You know what I mean? Oh, no. Well, Fluffed will be all over that then. Well, that's a good start for the Mini. Not even reached the corner and it was barrel rolling and I'm in the wall. You know what? I think I've made a boo-boo with this setup. I think I've put too much of whatever the new toy was on it. Camber? No, it wasn't camber. It was toe. Yeah. Well, let's strip a bit of that off. There we go. I'll check it in due course, Mr. Fluffed. Or due course, I mean when I'm sick of this game and flounce off. Oh, what the fucking piss is this? What's funnier is Didsbury, Dan's experience with the game. Picked it up, just spent 16 hours in a single day grinding the absolute fuck out of it. Just messaged me going, think I'm addicted, then never played it again. Classic Dids. Also, thank you for letting me know, if you were to pick the game up again, exactly how to piss you off. Ooh. Oh, bah. Thanks, traffic. There's a traffic accident. Full throttle. Like an iRacing lobby. I think I got too much rear AR. No. Rear ARB is what you use to cure the floppy bum. Anyway, eat my victory. You know, I might have to just call it a night after Silver because, like I say, brain is just, as it often does, I can only do about 3 hours in a 3 hours in a night on this game before my brain just rebels. Which has not been good for progress. As I'm sure you can imagine. shit, piss and fuck. That was just a bad landing. Doesn't help that I've been drinking, of course, but you know. That's nothing new for my regular viewers. Yeah, it's definitely exclusively the booze. And there's no other reason whatsoever in the game known as Vanishing Point. I'm only accepting partial blame here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, at least P3. This car, where I'm struggling, it's landings. And you don't get those on the test track. It's like when there's a little jump, I'm landing, it's just spitting me round. I'm wondering what I've done with the setup to cause that. Yeah, that was just me pushing too hard because I knew I was behind and running out of race. Right, what have I done wrong with the set? Oh, wait, no. What I did wrong was taking up the PS1 Racing Challenge and being forced to play Vanishing Point. Limit understeer, limit oversteer. So what would cause the car to kind of spit round? What's gripping up first? Oh wait, no, it's just a game, isn't it? Let's try it again. If I beat it, I'll have a crack at gold. If I don't beat silver this time, I'm probably going to call it a night there. Yeah, we know. You bought a nice duvet or something. I got a new bed on Monday. New mattress is stiff, but it'll break in. It's fine. No, I am not Dirk Van Houten. It is bed shaped. I do. And now I own 2 double beds. What's your point? No, cars get shagged in the garage, idiot. Can't take a car to a bed. God, such an idiot. Mate, no. There are practical reasons I don't have a king size. For a start, I wouldn't have been able to get the mattress up the stairs. It's a very narrow staircase. I barely managed to get a double up there. And besides, there's only one of me. You know, double is plenty for one. You know, space for me and space for my future obesity. Yeah, you need space for all the hookers, because you're a football agent. Let's be fair, you're a football agent. You only work for 2 months a year. What are you doing with the other 10 months? Yeah, right. You're just saying that to look cool in front of the car game fans. You know, all 6 of us. Fuck, piss and shit. Oof. Well, I won, and unfortunately still there was one of those symbols. Yeah, no, he wasn't referring to you with that symbol. It was a reference because when a race finishes, if you pay attention, the kind of transition, it's like 4 corner pieces, or like you have one going in from there's no way to demonstrate this. Whatever. They all come in from the corners, and the shape that's remaining kind of looks like one of those, according to Mr. Fluft, who is familiar with that sort of thing. Apparently. What graphics card you got? Oh my god. Oh, eat my fucking piss, game. Why do you need to upgrade a 4070 Super? What are you upgrading? I can't afford PC upgrades. I need to upgrade my fucking house. What do you need another 32 giggles of RAM for? All you do is play Final Fantasy VII Remake and watch pornography. What are you doing? You fucking cheese string. Oh, I don't know if I can afford to go to Gen CelebCon. I know, I'll buy 32 gig of RAM instead. Because my current nearly gets to 50% utilization. Yeah, but Gen CelebCon would give you so much more. How much is 30? Would that be 2 sticks or one? 2 16 gig sticks or 1 32 stick? How much do they actually go for? And when you say GCC will cost more, you're including drinks. 100 quid. Yeah. Fair enough. This race has gone completely tits up, hasn't it? Fucking trash game. Come on, at least give me P3. Yeah, but the GCC memories, mate, would be forever. And in a year's time, you wouldn't even be able to tell me what brand RAM you bought. And you'd be able to get the theme hospital lady to ask if Slops's name is Billiam and if he's made of eggs in the theme hospital voice. Can't put a price on that. I need to win this. And you'd love it. Oh, there is no way I can make... what? How? That was a wall of cars on its side, and somehow I'm still pointing the correct way. Vanishing point giveth. This car's just getting twitchier. Might be the alcohol consumption. This cheese. Do you want to hear a story about GCC, Fluffed? Do you know the band Black Lace? No. Okay. Do you know the song Agadoo? That's by Black Lace. They're an 80s pop band. They did Agadoo, they did Superman. Oh, piss. Thanks, game. Oh, leave me pointing the wrong way as well. Great, great. Anyway, I got a message on Sunday. Off a person, a female person, on the Paul Taylor Experience Facebook page. And she asked me, would you like to book Dean Michael for your event? Dean Michael being a former singer of Black Lace. I was tempted. I had to say no, the bill's full. But just out of interest, how much? She said 300 to 500. Ah, this fucking game. We were so close. I'm still in second. It's called trash, mate, not physics. It's called trash. What the fuck is this trash? Hope for a second place. Got the second place, but now we're gonna need results in our favor because thanks physics. 17 seconds slower on that second lap. That was only 2 seconds off the win. But let's go and watch. So I press X a couple of times. Sorry, cross. Let's cross a couple of times. PlayStation in it. And I'll lose this Champo by a point. Oh, it's a tie. It's a three-way tie, and I've won by 6 seconds. What a fucking relief. Because if it's a tie on points, Fluffed, it goes to, you know, best overall time. Oh, what a fucking relief. We've opened a new secret vehicle. Fucking hell. Fucking shit, this game. Fucking... Skin, that took me, that was my third attempt or something. Don't care if it's 1 or 10 seconds, I just want to be clear. But my shit. Alright, what have we unlocked? The TVR Cerberus. Yep, that's a car. Okay, let's try gold. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just the standard Volkswagen bus. No big deal. No big deal. You're a microbus. I guess you are my little punk. I guess he just checked his Discord messages. Wow, this is a great start. I think I need to soften the suspension on this one, you know. Or increase the dampers. Yeah, all the traffic vehicles you see are a lot of the secret vehicles fluffed. Auspicious start. Oh! Right. I wasn't even pressing anything when I landed then. No accelerator, no brake. Not even any steering, but I was a little off angle and it just turned me round. I feel like there must be something I can dial out of in the setup. I bloody hope so, because it's fucking frustrating and that track is going to be an utter shitstorm if I can't. Right, damping. More. See, stiffer springs require more damping, but look what I haven't unlocked yet. Spring adjustments. Thanks, game. Looking great. Ooh, I'm salty. Oh, mate, we're having the best time, aren't we, Skin? Well, some people just get off on other people's misfortune, don't they? Oof. I think the dampings worked. At least where jump landings are concerned, i.e. I've not landed and been pivoted 180 degrees yet. So you know what's about to happen, don't you? Alright, gonna head off to play some more FF7 Remake, no worries. Enjoy, mate. All the best, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Let's catch up with you soon. You're a slight divot. All the best, mate. Yeah, damping's fixed some of my woes. This is good. Hi. Thanks, guys. Yeah, boy. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, this is... Again, it's mad just how much effect a single setup change can have in this game. You know, the rear anti-roll bar fixed very chronic snap oversteer if you were trying to catch a slide with counter steer. And this one issue of kind of rotating when I was landing been fixed with damping, like a single change. And I'm just not used, I don't really have the confidence in myself to kind of make these changes normally. I've always been kind of a make do guy. I'll work around issues rather than trying to fix them. But this game has forced me to fix issues, and fair dues, the tools have done the job, generally. The big issue is the tools are fucking locked behind progression, which is fucking daft. Oi. Oi. Yeah, the fucking way. Oh no! No! Right, we're away, we're away. Might have had a solid enough lead for that to not be a worry. Yep. Okay, we're away. And yet, those damper changes, wow. Genuine wow. Gamers are accusing Elon Musk of cheating at games. Amazing. That's what I'll be reading as soon as I'm done here. Oh. Not liking the handling on this track. I need a top 3 to make sure the last race is worth attempting. Top 1, however. Wow, it's gone super twitchy. Must be camber. Not camber on the car, although maybe that's contributing. Road camber. It is super twitchy at the back. Wasn't like this on the last track. Where's my setup gone? Maybe I'm just dreaming of playing a better game. Shit. Oh, don't put me on my wheels pointing the wrong way, you fucking Chumbawamba. Yeah, the main one for me was anti-roll bars skin, and that's through Supra Silver. You need to be like halfway through to get at that, which is why it's such a farce that these options are so deeply buried in the game. Yeah, if they started unlocking them straight away so you could start tinkering without getting overloaded by options, then maybe that's a good progression for getting people into doing their own setups. You know, keep the number of options manageable early on and keep building on it, but the options get unlocked a bit late, and yeah, it's a madness. I've said that about 8 times. I'm sounding like a broken record, but you know, just because I'm repeating myself a lot doesn't mean I'm wrong. Might do. Maybe this is my self-coping mechanism. Slight bump in the road and I was quite heavy on the steering lock, that's why that one went round. Yeah, for a long time damper was the only thing I had unlocked. And you know, the description specifically says it's something that needs to be tuned with your spring strength in mind, and you can't change your spring strength. That's a separate unlock. It's crazy. Basically means if you're having to tune the damper, it means the default spring setting is wrong in relation to the default damper setting, quite frankly. Yeah, look. I'm miles off. Still got a minute to take a chunk out. Then get back in the top 3. That'd be nice. Doing it, the final checkpoint soon. Oh no, we got another one. I'm still only in 4th. I think I can at least cut some seconds. I did lift, but I wasn't sure, well, where I was on the track. Thanks, game. Love you too. Oh, fuck my piss. Yeah, there's not long left for this stream. I'm frustration central. Wow. 5th. Still only 2 points off. Wow, that's a miracle. So a win will guarantee progression somehow. However, if I don't win, end of stream. I've had enough for tonight, unfortunately. I don't know if you could guess from my very vocal frustration there, where I just tapped the corner of that Viper. Yeah. Except I'm gonna stay up for another 2 hours and play something more fun. Because I don't work Fridays. However, that might not be for long. That's the improvement list. Oh, you utter shitmints. Improvement list required for this new place is a bit bigger than I was hoping. I might have to go back to being full time. We'll see, I've not run out of savings yet. Excuse me, lads. Let's finish this stream on a high, if you don't mind. God, we're on lap 3 already because it's only a short track, this one, isn't it? Bastards. Yeah, wow, yeah, no, it's a hard no. But me. I'll take a miracle. Yeah. Right, that's me for tonight. I'm annoyed, and I know when I'm annoyed, I'm not a fun watch, so time for me to go. But thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. Do hope you've been enjoying the stream. If you haven't followed yet, well, it's up to you, innit? I also have a Discord for those who are interested. Plans for the weekend: possible iRacing stream tomorrow. Probable one on Saturday. It's the first special event of the year, the Raw Before the 24, which is a 2 hours 40 race of Daytona in LMP3 or GE4 or TCR. I haven't even driven any of those cars this year, so I'm not promising it because I might decide to spend the time practicing for next weekend, which is the Daytona 24 hours. Yeah, Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Have a great weekend, guys. Do it. See you again soon. Look after yourselves. Good night.